Welcome again. I would like to present our next presenter. The next presentation is titled The Study Bridge Program, a direct path to studying in Germany. And in the video right next to my video, you can already see the presenter. Her name is Irmela Ginkel, and she works at the Goethe-Institut in Washington, D.C. in the US, where she coordinates the Study Bridge Program. Let me introduce her a little bit. She has a business degree from the European Business School in Germany and spent a year abroad studying in Paris, in France, and Auckland in New Zealand. Before joining the Goethe-Institut, she worked in banking and finance in Frankfurt, Germany, and in Toulouse and France. So I'm very happy to lead over. Frau Ginkel, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me all right.
Yes, we can hear you very clearly.
Perfect. So a warm welcome to everybody. And we are talking about the Study Bridge program today. In a recent career day, we asked students who came to our desk, to a stand, what does Germany mean to you? And I would like to give you a snapshot of the answers today, because it's not very practical to ask you these questions, but I'm sure the answers will be similar. Those students see Germany as a place of innovation and culture. Learning German, they feel, will allow them to explore the world. One student said, it's a way of expanding my future. They see Germany as a place for advanced engineering and eco-friendly politics. And if you would like to get involved in, for instance, advanced engineering, Germany is a great place to do so and to get a bachelor's degree. So let me explain to you how the Study Bridge program can help you get a bachelor's in Germany. The Study Bridge is a program that focuses on language skills and other academic training to qualify students to study in Germany. And all of this is done during high school. So at the end, ideally, at the end of high school, students who have participated successfully in this program will be able to go to a German partner university of ours and study and get a bachelor's degree. So what do we do in the Study Bridge program? We have language courses. They are online or in Germany, and exams up to the B2 or C1 level that will allow you to then pass, for instance, the test DAF to go to a German university. As I mentioned before, there are 2 stays in Germany included. One of 2 weeks, one of 3 weeks. We'll get to the details a bit later. We give you intercultural training so that your adaptation in Germany will be easier, and you won't experience a cultural shock when going there. We offer STEM courses in the German language because it's one thing to, have normal day-to-day conversations in German, but it's quite different if you have to talk and use the subject-specific language of one of those STEM subjects. We give academic counseling and training to help you settle in the university environment, and of course exam preparatory courses for the test DAF and the test US that we'll be talking about in a little while. All right. So why should you study in Germany? First of all, we've heard this before in the previous presentation. You will get a high quality education. Secondly, Germany is the third most popular destination among international students in the world. So if they got it right, you can get it right too. The tuition in U.S. universities has surged 500% since 1985 and is continued to rise. And the previous presenter already pointed out that the tuition fees are minimal in Germany. It's basically free education to everyone, including to foreigners. You might want to experience European or German culture, and Germany in the center of Europe is a great place to go there. Last but not least, Germany is still a very safe country. I can't remember having ever seen a sign saying no guns allowed or gun-free zone, because people just don't carry guns, as an example. So just quickly to for those of you who've only joined this presentation, haven't seen the previous one, I'm glad we get to about the average, roughly the same cost of living per month of about $900. For students who are studying in Germany, that includes a semester fee between $200 and $350. The cost of living covers, in our calculation, covers food, housing, books, entertainment, and other things that you might need. And for instance, the German Academic Exchange Service offers scholarship programs to help finance these expenses. So let's get into a little more detail about the Study Bridge program. It's a program that is module-based. So the different colors in this slide represent the different modules. The green one here is Module 1, which is a relatively short one. It's only one online language course for the preparation of the A1 exam. Then Module 2 prepares for the A2 exam and includes a summer course in Germany of 2 weeks. Last year, the students went to Düsseldorf because it's in close proximity to a lot of partner universities, and they also had the chance to visit some of these partner universities and got a better feel for the universities they might choose for their studies. Module 3 is again an online language course. It's relatively long, it's 32 weeks long, and prepares for the B1 exam. And then Module 4 is all of what you can see there, those 6 elements. It's an online language course and ends with a B2 exam. There's another summer course in Germany of about 3 weeks, where other partner universities will be visited. STEM courses in the German language. We talked about this earlier because you will have to learn subject matter specific language. We'll cover this in this course. Then preparatory courses for the Test DAF, the German as a foreign language, and the Test US for foreign students. Test US means it's a test for foreign students. It's not purely a language test, but questions are based on the subject that you want to study. Then this is the module where you will receive the intercultural training, as well as the what we call the Fit für das Studium, another preparation for how is studying in Germany going to work. Okay, you can see the different costs for the different programs, for the different modules of this program. So if you already have a language level better than A1, you would enter the program at the appropriate level and obviously only pay for what you actually attend. So if you already have an A2 certificate, for instance, you would skip Module 1 and Module 2 and go straight into Module 3 and only pay for those two modules. So yeah, the Module 1 is at $250, Module 2 at $2,900 because of the stay in Germany, which is included here apart from the airfare. Then Module 3 is $1,140 and $5,540 for Module 4 plus $1,000 of administration and materials fee. So as I said, you can enter the program at the level that is appropriate for you. And which makes this program relatively flexible. Good, let's move on. This is the timeline, roughly. You'll see it on a later slide. The deadline for the application for next year is in end of February 28th of 2020. Then Module 1 would start in April with the online course, Module 2 shortly thereafter in May. Summer course in Germany at the end of the online course with the exam, the A2 exam. Then, as I pointed out, B1 level from September through to roughly end of March, relatively long with 32 weeks. After successful passing of the B1 exam, Module 2 would start right thereafter, and Module 4 would start right after that with another summer course in Germany, the STEM training, Test Stuff and Test Us, and all the preparation for application to the universities with the Test Stuff and Test Us. Okay. You would then have to apply to the partner universities. The deadline is typically May or June. And I'm happy to say that all the students who have applied to partner universities that came out of the study bridge program have been accepted. To sum up this program, it's a unique modular program, as I tried to explain. The online language classes, they are online, and you will, go through the program at home. But you will be in a group of students that share the same interests and goals. So you have a tutor who is following your progress, who helps you with the material, and also other students to motivate you if things get a little hard, because this is a program that is parallel to high school, and you have to remember that you have to do all your high school homework, all your extracurricular activities, plus this until the end of high school. and it helps being in a group of students who have similar challenges. Then, of course, the summer courses in Germany will give you a good insight into do I really want to go there to study, and help you figure out which universities you would like to apply to. It will help you gain global competence and intercultural understanding. Last but not least, the education is of high quality, and the studies are low cost, no tuition. Ideally, you can start directly after high school. It depends when you enter the program. We feel that there's a vibrant cultural scene in Germany, and the extracurricular programs will keep you busy should you have free time apart from your studies. Yeah, so you can get a bachelor's degree in 3 years of study in Germany for very low cost. And just to give you a better idea, I don't know how well you know the geography of Germany. So Düsseldorf here is in the west, in North Rhine-Westphalia. That's where last year's summer courses took place. And then a lot of those universities are around here. You will see them on the next slide as well. For instance, in Bonn, Aachen, Dortmund, but we also have a partner university at the eastern border of Germany in Frankfurt Oder. That's the European University Viadrina for economics. So let's have a look at the partner universities. So I mentioned Dortmund. That's the Universitätsallianz Ruhr with Bochum, Dortmund, Essen. Then we have Bonn, Aachen, and the European University Viadrina in Frankfurt Oder, in the eastern part of Germany, and the University of Siegen. Okay, so who can apply to this program? The standard would be a high school student who has completed the freshman year, has above average economic performance in STEM subjects with a high overall GPA, and of course good grades in German, is highly motivated to study in Germany, and has obtained parental consent. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the application deadline for entering the A1 online course, or for entering Module 1, I should say, is February 28th, 2020. We have an online application form on the website with just some basic questions. Then we would ask you to send us some other documents via email. A list is also on our website, but just to give you an understanding what we're looking for, we need, as mentioned before, parental consent, proof of language skills. If you enter, for instance, at a module other than Module 1, the transcript, your school transcript, a teacher's reference, a reference from one parent, your resume, a motivation letter, and if you have it, proof of extracurricular activities. Yeah, this you should send to by email. And after that, there will be an interview, and you will hopefully be accepted into the program. I I would like to just sum up before we go into the Q&A session what one student who spent time in Germany, studied in Germany, told me about this experience. So she said, before I studied in Germany, I had spent little time outside of my home state of North Carolina. The conversations with other students, most of them in German, challenged me to develop my language skills, question my own assumptions about the world, and see things from a new perspective. Since returning to the US, these skills have made me more successful in my professional life. The people I met there continue to be some of my closest friends. Of course, this is not a representative questionnaire we asked, but a statement from one student, which will hopefully give you an idea of what positive experience you can make going to Germany to study. Do you have any questions?
So thank you. First of all, thank you, Emila Ginkel, for this interesting presentation. I can imagine that this is very helpful for many students and also for teachers who can talk about this, who can tell about this to their students. And yeah, I would like to open the Q&A session. As I mentioned in the chat window, you can type your questions there. We already had a question. So you were just talking about who can apply for this program. And
Yes.
One of the teachers from the listeners right now had a question. She said, my seniors wonder if any part of this program would apply to them since they are graduating high school next year.
Yes, that's a good question. I have to say it really depends on their level of German, because as we've heard also in the previous presentation, the necessary sufficient language skills are needed in order to study at a German university, and you will have to be able to pass the test, the German language test, in order to do so. So if they are already in the senior year, then if they don't already have like a B1 or B2 language level, it's perfectly feasible to enter the program, to finish high school and finish the study bridge program, for instance, a year after finishing high school.
Okay.
So that would give students the opportunity to already take a few classes, for instance, at a community college close to their hometown, finish the study bridge program, and then apply to German university.
Yeah.
It is not uncommon for German students to be a little bit older when they enter university. German students sometimes are, almost 20 years old when they enter university. So spending another year in the US wouldn't be such a big deal, because it would still match with the age of German students.
Okay.
And the bachelor's can be obtained in Germany in 3 years instead of 4 years in the US.
Yeah.
So it's not actually a lost year.
Yeah, okay. So it's not a problem and more on an individual basis. And
No.
if someone is interested, they should definitely apply or contact you prior
Absolutely.
to this. Okay, I hope this question is answered. If not, Marta, you can still type it to the chat window. We have another question from Ala, who is also watching with her class today. Does the program only apply to STEM students, or are students who are interested in liberal arts, etc., also welcome to apply for the Study Bridge program?
Well, at the moment, the Study Bridge program is for STEM and economics. However, we are our goal is to have more subjects available in the partner universities. We're working on this, and we'll update you as we go along.
Yeah, so I can definitely recommend to go to the website from the Study Bridge program and to check from time to time what is new with this program. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Very good. And I'm checking if we still have time for maybe for one other question. So we have some typical questions coming, maybe not in this session right now, but in general. Will I have a chance to get a scholarship? So from what does it depend if I get one or not?
Well, when you apply for a scholarship, we will need proof of household finances. So it is definitely, we are definitely considering the need for a scholarship. At the moment, we only have a limited number of scholarships.
Okay.
But we're also working on obtaining, hopefully, more scholarships in the future. But definitely, financial need and academic performance are the two main drivers for obtaining a scholarship.
Okay, thank you very much, Emila. That was very interesting, and yeah, I can recommend to consider this program, to go to the website or to follow on social media so that you stay updated on this. I think it's a great chance to study in Germany and to live there for a while.
Yeah, please feel free to send further questions by email to US-StudyBridge. The email that we had.
I can type it here, US-StudyBridge at Goethe.de.
It's US-StudyBridge at Goethe.de, correct.
So this is the email address where you can get more information. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, bye.
Bye.